Hey guys, what is up? It is Zippy back again with another video commentary for you guys today. Today I have a search and destroy on Bakara, or however you pronounce that, because it has like 3 or 4 A's in it and it's like Bakara. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let me just turn this game volume down so you don't get any of that overspilling, because this render is going on my computer. It's not a new computer, it's the first computer we had in my house. I got a mate to do it up for, well, not really do it up, just kind of clean it, make it a little faster. And I've only just got Sony Vegas installed on it because I couldn't get it to work, and then I asked my mate about it and he got it working for me. So that's done. So I've had to install Sony Vegas, take the gameplay over, put Audacity onto it, but I haven't got the right codec to play the video, the actual gameplay, so I can't watch it as I'm playing. But I've got it, I'm watching it on my laptop and recording it on my computer, which is why you could get the audio overspill. That's besides the point. I haven't made a video in a few weeks because I've been trying to get this working. This is really just a test to see how long the renders will take, and it means that I'll be able to use my laptop when this is rendering, so it'll enable me to be like, it will enable me to be able to render more, because I'll be able to do stuff as I'm rendering instead of when my laptop's on. I kind of have to render it and then that's it. I have to leave it. I can't do anything with it unless the render, well, it just takes, oh god, excuse me, unless it just takes forever to do, and it's really annoying. But anyway, I've got a search and destroy game on Bakara. I'm not going to tell you the score because that's a little bit of a giveaway, but it does, I think it comes to like a 4-3 game, maybe. It's about a 10-minute gameplay, and he really should have killed me. He had a big advantage on me. He had like a big advantage on me. He was in like half a head glitch. The top of his head was showing, and that was sound whoring for the win. Heard his knees crack, turn around, shoot him with my ACR. My custom class set up in this game is the ACR red dot, with most likely marksman, sleight of hand, and quick draw. You'll probably see in a couple of seconds whether that is correct, and it doesn't show. And the FMG9 as my secondary, because of course you have to have that as your secondary, that or scorpions. But you may be thinking, why have I got the ACR at level 9? Because I used my prestige token on it, because it is such a good gun. I want it throughout the rest of my prestiges. There's no reason for me not to have it through the rest of my prestiges. I want it, so I bought it. And boom, end of. Okay, the game's been out. Modern Warfare 3's been out since the 9th of November, and it's now the 6th of December, maybe. You might be watching this on the 7th. But anyway, so it's almost been out a month. So I'm going to try and give my first impressions, because like everyone in the first week's like, oh my god, this game is amazing. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But everyone thinks the game is amazing in the first week because everything's like, yes, it's awesome. But there are some issues in this game, and most of the issues are not gameplay related. They're more of kind of behind the scenes stuff that we can't really do ourselves. It's kind of like it's up to Infinity Ward, almost a tray out there, Infinity Ward, to kind of patch the stuff. So we can't really do much about it. But the lag, there's still a few lag issues. There were quite a few at the start, but now they seem to have been fixed, and I'm sure Infinity Ward will keep fixing it. The release notes, the patch notes were released for the recent patches and the hot fixes and what's in the works around it. So, and for all competitive guys out there, if you're watching, I know some of my friends are competitive. And that was really unlucky. I thought I got down. I think that's probably been fixed. The bending bullets, as I always call it, is the bullets kind of bend over walls and around corners. But they are looking into bringing LAN into They are thinking about bringing. Sorry, let me start that again. They're bringing LAN capabilities in, which is great for the competitive scene because it enables LAN tournaments. Because, you know, a LAN tournament, like online tournaments are good, but then you've always got like the IP flooding, lag switching, that type of deal. Everyone, like, that's the problem with it, and they can't really like give out big prize money for for that type of thing. And this is actually a really good play by my friend Bawley. He'll probably be watching this. Good shout out to him. He's a good mate. But he just goes straight in for the defuse when there's about 5 of them left, and there's only 2 of us, and I was on the other side of the map. It was not looking good for us, but we seemed to pull it off. Yeah, so it's great for the competitive scene. They're like thinking about bringing in a patch to unlock everything in LAN and the round start timer to about 30 seconds. So that's all good. It's exactly what we want. It doesn't really affect me personally because I will never probably go to a LAN event, but I will if they have the one in England, because I know they had 4 LAN events last year for Black Ops in actually Britain, England. So I would have really loved to go, but I'm only 16. It's kind of difficult for me to travel around and stay in a hotel, especially when I'm short on money and I can't really go on my own. But hopefully next year when I'm 17, I'll be able to go. Maybe drive down, stay in a hotel. You know, it'll all be cushy. Cushy, where did cushy come from? Damn, that was weird. Only Fools and Horses reference if you ever watched that show, and if you haven't, you are missing out. But anyway, yeah. So they're fixing lag. They're fixing LAN. What else? They're thinking about nerfing the Type 95 and the FMG Akimbos, which is well deserved. Those things are monstrous. The Type 95 is a monster. Yeah, you can just literally slap the Type 95 on and kick ass. You don't even need rapid fire on the thing. It's like, but it's the problem I'm having with Modern Warfare 3 at the moment is its inconsistency. Like sometimes you'll be at longish range and a Type 95 will one burst a guy, but then I was playing a scrim yesterday. It wasn't a team scrim, it was just a random scrim, and what happened was I had to put 2 bursts into a guy and he didn't even die. He killed me in the end. But I put 2 bursts into him and he didn't die. And I was like, what? Why? How do you not die from 2 bursts with a Type 95? And this was at close range. Like, it was at close range and he should have dropped. Maybe I shot through something, or maybe not all the bullets registered, but who knows? Who knows, eh? Now, what else is wrong with this game? There's really not much else. There really doesn't seem anything to be overpowered. I can't really think of much else, and I hope you can't hear the fuzz of my computer because it is quite loud. I'm looking at the Audacity white waveforms as they're coming up, and there's a little bit of a fuzz, but you get that in most commentaries. What else can I talk about? Yeah, I'm loving this game at the moment. The sniping's great. The sniper, I don't know whether I like the Barrett or the MSR better. I can't use the L18A. I really don't like it. I don't like the way it scopes in or anything like that. So I use the Barrett up until I get the MSR, and then the MSR for the rest of that prestige. But the problem is that I need more custom classes because there's so many gun setups you can put on. Like you can put on like an ACR. You can put like probably 4 classes just to an ACR, and then you got your Type 95, the G36, the P90, the MP7, the UMP. You probably put a couple of snipers on. The good thing about this game is that there's so many guns you can use. Like definitely in Black Ops it was the FAMAS, which wasn't bad. Like especially I'm kind of a competitive player, so I look everything from a competitive point of view. But definitely from the competitive scene, it was definitely FAMAS based. But then they nerfed the FAMAS, and the 74U came back a little bit, but not as much as the FAMAS. But then in Modern Warfare 2, I believe it was the ACR or the UMP. That was basically your only choices, and it depended what role you play, whether you Slayer, OBJ, or support. That would depend on what gun you used. But in this game, it seems like you can do anything. In scrims, I've been running up against Type 95s, ACRs, G36. I've come up against M4A1s. What else? MP7s, P90s, UMPs, AK. I even saw an AK-47, which I'm really disappointed with the AK. In Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1, the AK was dominant. It was such a good gun. And then this, I'm just really disappointed with it. But as the game comes to the end, I get a nice double game-winning kill cam just to finish off this game, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. You'll see my score come up in a second. I go 15-3 in a search and destroy game. My teammates back out, and I hope you have enjoyed the commentary. I'll see you guys later. Peace.